Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our Summer Scott selections here for Saturday, July 3rd. Before getting today's play of the day, quick recap what happened yesterday. We're going to pick up a loss with the Red Sox team total over 4.5 at plus 117 on DraftKings. Still love the value with it. Montes had been struggling with home runs all season long. Did pretty well controlling the long ball yesterday, but the Red Sox did strand a bunch of runners on base, a lot of double play balls, and unfortunately, the Red Sox were not able to score more than three. So that's pretty annoying, but it happens. Look for a bounce back winner here on Saturday. And for the play of the day, we're looking at the main game in the NBA because it's the only game in the NBA between the Bucks and the Hawks for Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. And for the play of the day, we're looking at a team total, and the play that is going to be on the Bucks team total over 107.5 at minus 112 on FanDuel at time recording of 3:03 a.m. Eastern Time. Cover reasons why I like the Bucks team total in the spot. First of all, looking at Milwaukee, this team has been very good offensively all series long. Milwaukee has scored at least 113 points in 4 of the first 5 games in the series. Whether Giannis has played or whether he has not played, Atlanta really has struggled defensively, and I do think that should happen once again because Milwaukee had a bunch of guys step up. Middleton was great last game, so was Drew Holiday, and Brook Lopez also had a game high in points. So I'm looking at Milwaukee, and they simply have a lot of weapons, and Atlanta struggled to really stop anybody, and that should continue in this one. Now, looking at the actual Bucks numbers without Giannis, because Giannis, of course, did not play in Game 5. Milwaukee was fantastic offensively, scored 123 points, and now the price here, or the number here, is currently at 107.5, which I think is way too low. Milwaukee, pace-wise, has been pretty solid in the playoffs. Milwaukee ranks 6th in pace this postseason. Meanwhile, Atlanta ranks 7th. So both teams play relatively up-tempo, and Milwaukee has been very efficient offensively in the series. So I do think that even though Atlanta is currently favored, which makes sense because Trae Young is supposed to come back, I do think the defense should struggle once again into this spot, which is why Milwaukee's offense seems to be a bit undervalued in the spot. Meanwhile, looking at the final point I want to make is that Trae Young is probably going to play, which is why Atlanta has now become a 2.5-point favorite. However, Trae Young, we know he's great at offense. Defense, not so much. He's one of the worst defensive guards in the league. And if you want to talk about the fact that he is awful when he's fully healthy defensively, now he's probably going to play at around 70 to 80%, if that. It seemed like a pretty serious injury. If it wasn't, then he wouldn't still be questionable at time of recording, but I'm assuming he's going to play in this elimination game. So with Young being compromised and being a terrible defender in general, I do think that Milwaukee should go after him in pick and roll, which should lead to a lot of very, I'd say, solid opportunities at the basket. So the play there once again here for Saturday, July 3rd, is going to be on the Bucks team total over 107.5 at minus 112 on FanDuel. Bye, everyone.